Missing crucial putts can be a frustrating ordeal, especially when you know how to putt and you practice on a consistent basis. It happens to everyone, but once in a while, in the middle of a round, we lose our putt. We start not hitting the chains as well, and we're often left wondering, what the heck am I doing wrong now? We all try to get more focused, concentrate on a specific spot on the basket, and avoid any distractions, but that doesn't always work. Over the years, I've come to learn that there are three reminders that people tend to forget before they make their putt in order to stay consistent throughout the round. And trust me, they work. So let's get into it. The first thing to avoid forgetting is to remind yourself to push off, to utilize your lower half to grab that energy from the ground and push it towards the target. So many missed putts out there come from people not committing, getting lazy, and not fully utilizing their body to push the disc forward. If you actually watch any of the professionals putt, whether they're straddle putting or push putting, they all shift their weight forward in order to get some momentum and speed out of the disc. So as a general rule, if you can utilize more of your core and the energy from the ground to push the disc towards the basket, the less you're gonna need to use your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder. Because there are a lot of hinges there, right? And that creates a lot of variables. So if it's more of the core and less of these hinges, you're definitely gonna make more putts. But remember that you're still adding some spin to the disc, and if you wanna know how much, well, definitely go and check out my other two putting videos. But the less amount of wrist that you add, the less variables, the more you're gonna get that disc into the chains. So if you are a push putter, make sure that that back leg is getting lifted off the ground and that you are pushing off, so that you kind of look like that ballerina pose I've talked about in my previous videos. And if you are a straddle putter, although it's a little bit more difficult to get that weight shift, it is possible, and I know from practice. You need to be leaning forward a little bit, you need to engage that lower half in those knees, you need to bend down and then push off so that you're almost on your tippy toes when you finish. So by reminding yourself to push forward, to shift forward, it allows you to make a better commitment to your putts and in the end, make more putts. Moving on to the second thing disc golfers often forget before putting, and that's to remember to breathe. I know this seems like a very simple tip, but when we're in the midst of a round and there's a very important putt that we need to make, we often tense up, don't breathe, and we end up missing that crucial putt. Breathing, if you didn't know, has a multitude of benefits, from decreasing stress to staying calm to even saving energy. So when you breathe in and breathe out, you eliminate that tension. And tension, as we all know, whether in ball golf or disc golf, is a killer. It creates inaccurate putts and shots. So when I'm about to make a putt, I often catch myself in that importance, in that pressure, breathe in and out a few times, feel relaxed, and then I commit, I go, and I often see better results than not. So the next time you're out there trying to make that crucial putt, catch yourself in the moment, feeling that tension, feeling that pressure. Breathe in, breathe out, do it a few times, relax that body, and then when it's time to commit and release that energy. Moving on to the third and final thing that so many disc golfers forget before putting is to remember to think rhythm. Just like so many sports out there, rhythm and timing have a big influence on how the shot or putt comes out. Any kind of jerky motion or non-rhythmic motion really creates some inconsistent shots or putts. So some people like a fast rhythmic motion, some people like a slow rhythmic motion. Paul Macbeth, one of the best players, if not the best player in the world, does both: slow pullback and then a fast release. But you just gotta find out what works best for you, and you need to repeat it. So the next time you're about to make your putt, do those practice motions and think of rhythm, think of timing, and replicate that when it comes time to releasing the putt. So the next time you guys are out and you're about to putt, remind yourselves of these three things. It's almost like a checklist. Are you breathing in and out before you putt? Are you reducing the tension? Are you also utilizing your lower half and pushing off so that you can avoid using too much of your wrist and arm? And are you also doing it in a rhythmic fashion, a rhythm that works for you that you can repeat on a consistent basis? Hopefully, by reminding yourselves of these three things, you're gonna smash the chains more frequently. I'm curious to know how it goes out there, so make sure that you let me know. And if you're looking for more help or more tips, don't be afraid to contact me. I love helping people with their questions and their concerns. Thanks once again for watching JustDisc community, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt.